Right, hello Year 5, it's me Mr A, and this is a special video just for you. I was thinking about this earlier on today. I thought I'd go and have a look in your classrooms to see how your plants were getting on, because obviously nobody's looked at them for a little while now. And I was amazed to see what's been growing up there in your absence. So I'm going to show you some pictures now, and then I'm going to take you out into my little garden area outside my office, and we're going to do some potting up because some of these plants are getting awfully big now and they need to be transferred from those trays that you made into little pots so they can carry on growing. Alright, so let's see what's been growing. Okay, so buffaloes, there's your potatoes which have been left to chid in a little egg box. As you can see, they're sprouting now, and they're almost ready to go in the ground or in some soil. Right, next up we've got some courgette plants which you planted straight from seeds, and you can see how they've come on. Some of those are huge. They're ready to be potted up. Now in llamas, you obviously put your potatoes straight in the soil, and they've started off already. Some nice healthy looking plants there, which I'll be potting up in a moment. There's some more courgettes down on the floor here which are on their way. And we've also got some tomatoes. They started to grow up a little bit, so I'll be putting those into pots. And last but not least, the cucumbers. And there they are, they've started off as well. Some good germination been going on there. There's all your plants ready to get potted up. Now if you see all these cucumbers, they look kind of flat. And I don't know if anybody's got any ideas why that might have happened. Give you a few seconds to think about it, and then I shall reveal all. Now these were in Buffalo's classroom, and I think the blinds were down, and what's happened is those plants have grown towards the light, and they were facing this way towards the window, and obviously the shoots have grown towards the light, and that's why they look like they're lying down. They're not unhealthy, so to speak, they're just growing towards the light to maximise their potential. So anyway, that's what they look like at the moment, and now it's time to go out to the garden. Okay, so this is my little garden area outside my office, which I very rarely get to use, but hey, needs must. I've got some pots which I had in from home, and yeah, let's separate those out, and then we'll bring some plants out here and start potting up. I also took the compost from your room, so we'll see how that goes. Let's start with the potatoes. Okay. Here we go, here's your potatoes that have been growing away nicely upstairs. I'm going to start separating these out and putting them in pots now. These things are quite hardy, so you can usually afford to be quite firm with them. Let's pop one in there. Let's take the healthiest ones first. Alright, so now that I've got things sorted out, drag me out some more compost, fill up the pot, take this one out, push it in nice and tight, trying to bury the roots as much as possible to keep it healthy. A bit more compost around the edge. Okay, so that would be one. Okay, set that to one side, and I'll do the rest. Okay, they're all potted up. It's all the potatoes. Okay, they're all bedded in there, giving them a nice pat down, and just a little bit extra on there. Extra on there. And right, give them some water to help them re-establish themselves. And then that'll be that for the potatoes. Okay, next up is the courgettes. First little load there. Now I see about 8 or 9 plants there, so I'm going to sort out 8 or 9 pots. Right, again, one at a time. Just dig in a little bit. Not quite as established as the potatoes in terms of roots, so we should be able to just pick them out quite easily. Pop some soil in one of the pots. Pop the plant inside. A bit more around the outside, push it down, and there you go, one courgette plant ready to establish itself a little more. It's, yeah. Right, let's do the rest. Right, just started to pelt down with rain a little bit there, so I've had to take a little break, rush inside, but I'm going to press on now with the rest of the courgettes. Okay, so that's all the courgettes potted up nicely. They just need a water now, just to help bed them in, and then they'll be growing in their new pots. See, some of those look really healthy. That's a particularly nice one there. Okay. Okay, so here's all the courgettes potted up and back in situ. All ready. And over here we've got the potato plants, all back in the window in llama class. The tomatoes I'll have to leave till Friday because I've run out of time. And there's the cucumber plants. Now, as you can see, I've given these all a good watering, and should see how that goes. I'm going to make a little scientific prediction. You remember those cucumber plants were all facing one way towards the window, so I've turned them around, and my prediction is when I come back in a couple of days to check on them, those cucumber plants will then be facing this way towards the window and towards the sun, and we'll see whether I'm right or not. But there you go. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back again with an update in a couple of days. Happy growing, everybody. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.